Hey there, girl boss. It's LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, and today I get to take you inside of Good Morning, Girl Boss. This is hopefully going to be your get out of bed, get out of your head, 30-day go-to morning motivational series. So let's dig in. The reality is that at the end of the day, you want to make sure every day you can wake up with determination and go to bed with satisfaction. There are literally 1,440 minutes in one day, which means that every day you have 1,440 chances to start, to try again, to move past it, to get over it, to overcome it, and become your best you, which is why you have to make every minute count. That's essentially all you have to do. So I've taken this time to create. For me personally, I feel like I've birthed this baby for you, this beautiful connection, or rather collection of morning messages and motivation. And I'll walk you through some of these pages here. Of course, feel free to share any questions or comments you have about the Girl Boss Good Morning Girl Boss series. Now, what I love about this series is it's really, really easy to use. It's actually 80 pages, but the goal is that you just figure out what today is. So what's today's date? Then you go straight to the page that's going to share with you the morning motivational message for that particular day. My goal is to essentially provide you with a daily dose of morning motivation so that together we can supercharge your efforts to slay the day with clarity, confidence, and courage. Now, before you even get into the Girl Boss series, you'll find that there are a few what I like to call "You Are Not Alone" letters for my girl bosses out there who are really looking to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, but sometimes that's easier said than done. The first thing that I want you to know is that you're not the only one. Sometimes I don't feel like showing up every day. How about you? Sometimes it's hard to power through when all you want to do is pull the covers back up and rest for a little while longer. Together, let's work on getting stronger one day at a time with one big heaping cup of get out of bed, get out of your head morning motivation. I definitely know what it's like to be in a space where you're trying to figure out whether or not you just want to go back to sleep or wake up and get some things done. When it's hard to hashtag do the adulting thing, I want to make sure that I can get you in a space where you've got a little bit more spring in your step and you're excited about tackling that day. So the first thing that I hope that you can do when you jump in here is to think about and answer the question, what good shall I do with this day? Okay? So in addition to the You Are Not Alone series, as you'll see when you scroll through, you'll be able to dive into day 1 through day 30 of Girl Boss Motivation. On day 1, here is the message. Where are your eyes, boss? Are you looking at what she has acquired and accomplished, or are your eyes on your own paper, laser focused on your plans for the future? Today, I encourage you to look inwards and onwards, focus less on what they have done and more on what you plan to do. Keep your eyes on your prize, mind your business, study you. The goal is every single day I want to encourage you and support you, because sometimes you're going to be in a space where you feel like you're running on empty and you cannot pour from an empty cup. So my goal is to consistently help you boss up, fill you up, and motivate you to essentially move forward. Let's dive into a few more of these days. Day 4. Boss, it's not what you say that matters, it's what you do. Today's message is simple. Do the things you set out and said you were going to do, regardless of the results, fears, failures, or plans that could possibly fall through. Stop talking, stop working, start working. Stop talking, start working. Don't give up on you. Fulfill your destiny. It's so important that we stay consistent, we do what we need to do, and that you continue to move forward so that you can fulfill your destiny, right? Even when you make a mistake, make it a part of the dance. Make everything that you do intentional. Learn from it, win from it, grow from it. That's what this series is all about. And every day in this 30-day experience, I want to make sure that I can motivate you to stand tall. Day 5, be like the tree, boss. Stand tall in the sun, stay grounded and deeply rooted. Keep growing, branch out as much as possible. Change with the seasons, turn over a new leaf as needed, bloom beautifully and bear all the fruits of your labor while bending effortlessly so you do not break. Be like the tree today, boss. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. How we live is what makes us real. How we grow, how we deal with and rise above every single challenge is what makes us human. It's a beautiful thing. And I want to make sure that I can support you as often as I can, as much as I can, so that you can stand tall in the sun, stay grounded, dig deep into what it is that makes you you, so that you can be your best you for the world. Day 12. Stick to the plan, boss. You are confused not because you don't know what to do, but because you don't, or rather you won't, do what you know. Trust your gut, boss. Before you go around another circle or down another rabbit hole, hold yourself accountable. Stick to the plan, even if it's scary or your least favorite thing to do. If that thing can propel you and help you excel, you must do what you must do. Begin. So important. So important. Start by starting. In some cases, not only do you need to start, sometimes you need to change. You need to make a change with respect to what's happening in your life or with respect to what's happening with the people around you. Day 13. Change the people around you or change the people around you, boss. Someone who has never done what you have set out to do should never have the power to discourage you. Surround yourself with soulful people whose higher selves lift you up rather than tear you down. Be so bright that you emit the kind of light that elevates everyone else around. Sometimes you have to make a change to see a change. And this is what the series is all about. Every day for 30 days, I will provide you with encouragement. There are just so many beautiful messages here that I want to share. Day 18, try it again, boss. For every little tyke who falls off their bike and gets right back on, try it again, boss. For every person who ever got knocked down 9 times and stood up 10, try it again, boss. Within every setback, failure, or defeat, find the lesson. Try it again, boss. You got to carpe that fucking diem. Do what you need to do to rise up and make sure that every day you are putting yourself out there. Day 19. It's okay to not be okay. Sometimes you have to be in a space where you break down to break through. Sometimes you have to lose everything to find you. Sometimes it is within the darkness that we become light. Sometimes it's when you are at your weakest point that you find the strength to fight. It's all right if everything is not all right right now. Sometimes that's just exactly how things need to be. Breathe. You know, it's interesting because as much as it's important for us to boss up and power through, there are some times when in order to break through, you have to take a break and acknowledge that it's okay to not be okay. Acknowledge that sometimes just being in a space where you breathe, relax, relate, and release is enough. And so I want to make sure that we balance this with not just go, 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 but sometimes stop, reflect, and take it slow. Day 22. You are beautiful, boss. You are worthy. You have been called. You have been chosen. This is your time. This is your season. There is no reason for you not to do these things you've been called to do. Don't let the ugly thoughts distract you or deter you. Stand in your beauty, boss. Go somewhere. Do something. Be your best you. Be brave. Be bold, be beautiful, be you. You are worthy. You are beautiful. And sometimes if somebody doesn't tell you, know that sometimes you have to be that person to tell you. You've been called, you've been chosen, you need to do what you need to do. Go somewhere, do something, be your best you. Day 26. Today I am grateful. Be grateful, boss. There was a time you wanted to have the things you now have. There was a time you wanted to stand where you are now standing. Be understanding if you still find yourself in a place you no longer desire to be. Be grateful, boss. It could be worse. It will get better. Trust me. I want you to be able to dig in as much as you can with respect to the Good Morning Girl Boss series. And every day in some way, I want to motivate you to see that you truly can be the best person that you want to be. Day 27. You are right, boss. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Know that your thoughts are powerful and your words are powerful too. Speak what you seek until you see what you said. This is the best thing you can do. I love this. I love this message. I want to be a woman who overcomes obstacles in faith rather than tiptoeing around them in fear, who worships in awe of your goodness instead of worrying about the what ifs. I want to be a lioness rising up to protect your children and boldly speaking truth wherever you call me. I want to be. At the end of the day, you're right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. The last message I'm going to share with you today is day 30. There are 99, or rather there are 99. There are 99 reasons, boss. There are 99 reasons why you shouldn't even bother today. There are 99 reasons why it won't work. 99 reasons why they'll say no. Even so, find that one reason for you to say yes, because guess why? In spite of all those reasons not to try, this is truly what you want to do. To all those 99 reasons, reply, because I want to. It's time. It's time to, in spite of everything telling you not to do the things that you set out to do, it's time for you to do those things simply because you want to. Punch today in the face. Bam. So this is me taking you briefly inside of what I hope to be, again, your 30-day go-to morning motivational series, Good Morning Girl Boss. Are you ready? Join me. sistersense.com/GMGB. Good morning, Girl Boss. Let's go.